A healthcare organization collects many types of data and information for a variety of uses, some related to individual patients, some related to groups of patients. Some is individually identifiable and some is not. In this presentation, you will learn which of those data elements and information sources constitute the legal health record and why it is important to know. The health record serves many purposes. It facilitates ongoing care and treatment. It supports clinical decision making and communication. It documents services provided for reimbursement and provides information to support quality and efficacy of care. It supports medical research and facilitates operational management. It also serves as the official business record of the organization. A business record provides evidence in legal cases and information required by law and regulations. It is made in conjunction with business practices at or near the time of a recorded event. It is presumed to be trustworthy and have evidentiary value. A business record in healthcare is a legal health record. The legal health record is officially declared the record of healthcare services provided to an individual delivered by a provider. It includes clinical records and patient identifiable source data used to create reports and summaries. The LHR is the official business record of an organization for evidentiary purposes. Because the legal health record serves as evidence, the documentation in the health record must have integrity. It must have an accurate and complete picture of patient care. The healthcare organization must make certain it can produce all components of the LHR included in their facility's definition. This helps ensure that the record is defensible. The LHR is a record that would be released upon receipt of a request. You might be thinking if a patient's record is requested, the requester must want whatever it is in the electronic health record. But the information that is accessible from within the electronic health record or other systems linked to the EHR goes far beyond the record of care and services and may exceed the scope of a request. The LHR is defined by the organization. Each organization defines what their legal health record is, and that becomes a legal definition. So the point is to define very specifically out of all the patient-related data that is available in the organization, what parts we are going to label legal health record. The designated record set is the broader scope of information we were just talking about. It is used to clarify the access and amendment standards in the HIPAA privacy rule, which states that individuals generally have the right to inspect and obtain a copy of protected health information in the designated record set. The designated record set includes health records, records involved in billing, insurance enrollment and coverage, and other documents used in whole or in part to make decisions about an individual. The legal health record is part of the designated record set. The definition of a legal health record has evolved due to technology. In the past, with paper record systems, the legal health record was the patient's health record and x-ray films. The evolvement of paper imaging systems, computerized provider order entry, and electronic master patient index, as well as computerized lab and pharmacy systems, changed the composition of the LHR. Electronic health records allow for integration of ancillary health systems and provide clinical decision support tools such as alerts and reminders. Patient portals are used to enhance consumer engagement and generate patient data. Mobile devices communicate diagnosis and treatment information between providers. Wearable devices such as blood sugar monitors and heart monitors feed data into the electronic health record. All of this is data that is used to make decisions about patients. The definition of the legal health record has evolved with the passage of patients' rights legislation, giving the patient the right to access his or her own health information. With the passage of the Health Insurance Accountability and Portability Act, patients have a right to inspect and obtain a copy of their designated record set that includes the legal health record. If information is included in a definition of an organization's legal health record, the organization must be able to produce it upon request. With computerization, information may exist in various locations on various systems that may not be printer-friendly. This makes defining the legal health record even more complex. To satisfy requirements for legal uses of health information, it is best to list all patient-related documentation that exists in an organization and then categorize it. Categories should include legal health record data, patient identifiable source data, administrative data, and derived data. Next, we'll take a look at some of the examples of what types of data belongs in each category. Here are some examples of clinical documentation. Advanced directives are included in the LHR if it is used to make clinical decisions. Other examples include consents, history and physical, discharge summary, operative reports, pathology reports, orders, consultation reports, progress notes, therapy notes, radiography and monitoring reports, nursing documentation, graphic reports, and medication report. Patient identifiable source data are data from which interpretations, summaries, notes are derived. They are kept in a separate location or database. They are an adjunct part of the legal health record and are treated as confidential and considered part of the LHR in the absence of documentation or summary. Some examples of identifiable source data includes digital patient photos for ID purposes, audio of dictation, diagnostic films and images from which interpretations are derived, EKG tracings, fetal monitoring strips, and videos of procedure. Administrative data is patient identifiable data used for regulatory, administrative, healthcare operations, and payment purposes. It is not part of the LHR, but should be treated with the same level of confidentiality. Some administrative data examples include release of information authorizations, birth and death certificates, metadata or audit trails, patient identifiable claims, and encounter forms. Derived data is aggregate data summarized from patient records. It is not identifiable. It is not part of the legal health record, but should be treated with the same level of confidentiality. Some examples include accreditation reports, research data, and statistical reports.